because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Valdez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
1-0.
Two out, space is empty. Check swing, and he went. And the count even 1-1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
2-2.
And they'll do it again. Left field, McCormick trying to get there. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Ripped on a line, makes the catch, and there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Hard on the ground to first. O'Hearn takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
2 down, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
That's a ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, you know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 down, nobody on. In for a strike, and the count is 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Christian Walker. Outside low, ball 1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to
strike.
put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. And there's a ball.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill under it. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Astros leave 1, scoreless after 1. Back here in Houston, second inning set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Valdez back to work.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
And that misses. And now 2-0. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson.
Ball.
And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
And
Runner
that's
takes a
how they
base.
get their first base runner of the game.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. In there for strike 1. Valdez,
No
a
ball,
former
1
All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. There's the strike at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that's
that's
off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4,
That's an out.
3, double play. And the inning is over. Offense held in check there. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. On the ground. And that's just foul. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now Jeremy Pena. That misses the zone. Ball one. Diaz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner takes off. Little chopper rolls foul. And a pitch. Runner on the go again. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Inside, just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Chas McCormick. That one misses, and that's ball one. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one not close. 3-2 now. Ben Gamel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-two now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, Boog, that's an example of a good at bat without getting into the hit column. He saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
Here's Ben Gamel. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. To the outfield, base hit. Diaz rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. The Astros take the lead, and it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Myers. And ball one.
1-0.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
1-1.
That one missed.
That's inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Full count.
First and third, one down. High in the air, out to right. Cowser settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Fought off foul. And down on strikes. Third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 2 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. Stepping in, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Out to short. Tosses to first. And they get Mullins for the out.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
So up next, Jordan Westberg. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And takes low for ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Jackson Holiday in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that is out of play. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Sliced hard but foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
That one pushed to the left and foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground and puts the squeeze on that one, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Flied to left his first time. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Astros are down quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Start of the 4th, and now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right through there for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering is fouled back. Out to short, Pena. Tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Pena fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Clips the outside corner. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Dyken Park. And now, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
That's
That's the
inside.
ball. 1-0. Low ball.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In there at the knees. 3-1.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
That one misses.
Ball four.
So a
Take your base.
leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even
Up
much to
next
think
for
about.
the Astros.
Man
The
at first.
shortstop,
Jeremy
Jeremy
Pena up next for the Astros.
Pena.
1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First
That
pitch
missed. That's
just
the ball.
misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That's the ball.
Runner
Two
at
balls,
first
no
with no
strikes.
outs here. Swing and a foul out of play. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Here's Holiday for 1. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
They made that double play
Now
look so
batting,
easy, but it was
left
far
fielder,
from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make
Gorman.
tough plays look simple.
Here's the left fielder, Chas McCormick. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
He swings and fouls one off. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
Nope.
You make
that's
a note
it.
of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
And that
That's the
is
ball.
downstairs. Now 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
This to third. Throws to first in time, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Houston,
Leading off for
ready
the
now
Orioles,
for the 5th
the
inning. Here's
designated
Ryan
hitter,
Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Valdez back to work. And that one pulled foul. Mountcastle in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Ball.
It's through for a hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
And the batter now, Colton Cowser.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, no strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. McCormick makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Grounded out his first time up. That one down the line. They get the force, and that is that. And the Orioles leave 1, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning. And now Ben Gamble.
Ben Gamble.
Right down the chute, 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Henderson hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Jake
Myers. Up next for the Astros. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Now
that was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Back to the top of the lineup. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that extends the inning. Isaac Paredes will hit next. First pitch
Ball.
doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Dominguez also getting ready. Just missed. Two outs. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Next offering is in for a strike. Altuve off of first with 2 away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Eflin won't go any further, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
Coming on for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. There's a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Out number 3. 2 left for the Astros. They're up 2-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Tap foul at the plate. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gamble on his way over, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman Jackson
And
Holliday.
next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. Strike 1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting,
Dominant performance for him today, Boo.
Anderson.
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Has grounded out a couple of times. There's a strike. with the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. That one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering is down low.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And a base hit up the middle. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
2 on, 1 out. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. Curveball drops in for a strike. To third, Paredes sends it across to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
And now here is Ryan O'Hearn. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Man at second.
Ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That's ripped to right down the line. And it stays fair. Tying run is in to score from second. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now a chance for Ryan Mountcastle. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 1-0. That's out to center field. Myers settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. They get 2 and draw even again. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Christian Walker. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Check swing, called strike. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Out to short, Henderson. And that quickly, 2 away.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Chases in the dirt, slider there. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. And there's a ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Just missed. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lunging, but it gets down.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike 1.
One and one.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a breaking ball misses outside. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0. And there's a foul ball. Up the middle, Pena fires over to first, and they get Mullins for the out, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
We're
Baltimore.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
39.
7th. Andrew Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge.
Now it's going to be
Leading off
Chas
for the
McCormick.
Astros, left fielder Chas McCormick.
And the first
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just
No
missed.
ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-1's the count.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Ben Gamel up next for the Astros. Inside,
Wow.
almost got him. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one
No, that
just
missed. That's the
missing
ball.
inside. Ball 2.
Good slider
2-2.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage. You're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two pretty
0-2.
nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ball 1 there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch, and that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Third baseman
Isaac Paredes digs in now.
Paredes.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. It's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Trying to take the lead in the late going. Can't blame them, but the defense was having none of that. Close play at the dish. The tag applied just in time, and we'll push on with a tie ball game.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Brian Abreu.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Pitch misses there.
Out.
1-0. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball to right. Gamble makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackson
Now it's
Holliday.
the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And a bunt towards third. Picks it up with the bare hand, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Check swing, went around, and that is strike
No ball,
one.
1 strike.
The shortstop
That's the ball.
takes the ball. One away.
One
Tie
away.
game. Go ahead run stands at first. That misses.
Ball.
And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2.
And that just misses.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
He goes down looking. One left for the Orioles. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Baltimore.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
45.
bottom of the eighth. Keegan Aiken.
Keegan Aiken.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Jordan
Leading off
Alvarez.
for the Astros.
He's a big, strong guy, can
Designated hitter,
untie this
Jordan
game with one swing.
Alvarez.
Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
That's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez preparing to come on if needed. Soto, the lefty, warming up as well. Just missing there. 1-2 the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second, no outs. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Hard ground ball for a base stop. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good, balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So bases all loaded up. Pena now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And there's the strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So they're all loaded up. And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To the plate for 1. To first, safe there. So no double play, but they cut down the run at home.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
McCormick at the plate now, and that's inside.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fought off foul. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking. huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield
batting,
back. All you
right
got to do
fielder,
is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive
Gamble.
across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Ben Gamble will hit next. That's through there for a strike. That's too low. And 1-1.
1-1.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Late swing, foul to the left. Close, but called a ball. 2-2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
On the ground, right side. On to O'Hearn. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Astros leave them loaded. Score remains 2-2. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
And into the
Baltimore,
box for
first
Baltimore,
baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn. Abreu back to work. Gets the outside corner with that one. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Not close
ball,
with
2
that
strikes.
one. Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Right side,
Foul
and
ball.
it's just foul. That was close. That one just
That missed. That's
misses.
the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Now batting.
So now the DH spot, Ryan Mountcastle. Inside, and that's ball 1. And that's down and away. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Right through there for a strike. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. And I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Next to hit,
That's the
Tyler
ball.
O'Neill.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1. That's the ball. 2-1.
On the ground to
That's
third.
foul.
And it goes just foul. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So they go quietly there. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 56, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Jake Myers
Leading off
getting ready to hit.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Now a drag bunt, third base side,
foul ball.
and foul ball. Splits the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Felix Bautista is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter
0-2.
already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Isaac Paredes digs in now. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close. Trying to send this to extra innings. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Astros,
and here comes the closer, Josh
number
Hader.
71.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter now, Colton Cowser. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they've got the lead in extra innings. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 4-2.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Outside with a breaking ball. Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Brian King getting loose out there. Or a right-hander loosening up as well. Next offering upstairs. Mullins aboard here at first with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Josh Hader done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Brian King gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Off the plate, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And another ball.
2-0.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in extra innings. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it's filled up.
Full count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him looking. 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson.
One ball, no strike.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Adley Rutschman. Climb the ladder with that fastball. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Orioles 4 and the Astros 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Tying run at the plate. And that is out of play. The next offering misses. And it's 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Zach DeZenzo up to bat next, lays off for a ball. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Slider misses outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The tying run at the plate. Swings through that one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Yainer Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. And a weak ground ball to the left side. On to O'Hearn. And just 1 out remaining for Houston.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that one fouled off.